What's up guys, Dak from Some Comedy here, and I am showing you the title update 9 for Minecraft for Xbox 360. This just came out today, a little bit earlier today in the morning, and it was not scheduled to be released until tomorrow, but thanks to some quick cert testing and 4J being awesome, they released it a little early for us. So I'm going to go through some of the features. The whole list will be in the description of this video if you want to check it out. There was a lot of stuff added, a lot of bugs that were fixed from older updates, and just a lot of stuff overall that was improved, and it's definitely an awesome looking update. So some of the new features that they added, as you can see here, are climbable vines, which are pretty awesome. They finally added those in. Wooden buttons, the new gravel for texture, as you can see, or the new texture for gravel, as you can see. They added the oak and birch planks, stairs, and sandstone stairs, which is pretty cool. So now it's not just the regular oak, or not just the regular wood. You got oak and birch, so you can change up your look for different things. They added item frames, which are pretty awesome. And as you can see, I put some different items in it. You can put virtually any item in it, and when you take it down, you can just put it back and easily put back the same item. They've also added in fire charges, which, as you can see here with our test subject John, they are pretty harmful and deadly if he'll go back to his position. I don't think he go close enough. They can be fired out of the dispenser, as you can see here. They also added spawn eggs, which I know a lot of people have been asking for and hoping for. And they added spawn eggs for 20 different mobs so far. Uh, Creepers, skeletons, spiders, zombies, slime, zombie pigmen, ghast. And they also lowered the volume of the ghast shrieks and everything, because that was really loud and annoying no matter how low your TV volume is. Uh, Enderman, cave spider, cow, silverfish, blaze, pig, magma cube, sheep, chicken, squid, wolf, mushroom, and villager. And I'll just show you with the villager. Yeah, you can just you just plop it on the ground and it'll spawn them, or you can put it in a dispenser like this. Get out of the way. Put it in the dispenser and oh, still firing the fire charges. There we go, and it'll spawn the villager. So I mean, they come in handy for adventure maps, for survival maps, pretty much anything of the sort. Definitely recommend getting them into some adventure maps, survival maps, Hunger Game maps, the walls, all that kind of stuff. They would make for great traps, great dungeon maps. He is floating, and I don't know why. But so if any of you guys have those maps out there, definitely let me know. Send me a message or a link to it or whatever, and I'd love to play it, try it out sometime. Kyle would definitely join me if he's on. But that's pretty much most of the features. They also added tons of behind the scenes work, updating stuff for menus, updating stuff for virtually everything. So now we're going to go to what a lot of people are most excited about, is the addition of the end. Now the end is basically exactly what it says. It's a biome for the end of the game. It's kind of like the Nether in that you're going into a different region. To get to an to an end portal, you need to find a nether hole, not a nether hole, a fortress. You need to find a stronghold or a fortress, and then what you do is you'll find a portal like this. It won't have the space-looking texture in the middle because it'll be deactivated, and you just throw an eye of ender or a couple eye of enders in the open holes. You may have to clear it out by some, but that's pretty much all you gotta do, and then you'll be able to hop right in. If you're looking to make one in creative for an adventure map or for just for fun, what you need to do is have a 25 or a 5x5 block area. So, and then you're gonna do pretty much like I have here. You're gonna have 3 on the left and right. You're basically gonna have a huge box without the corners, and then you're gonna fill in all of the portal cubes here with the different eye of enders, and you want to make sure that the lines for the portal are facing inward. Like you see how there's this little texture at the top and bottom around the eye. You want to make sure that that's facing in. So for the 2, and then as soon as you step inside, it'll teleport you right there. and you'll spawn on a 3x3 obsidian block, and you'll be off to fight the Enderdragon. Now, you won't have a way out of here unless you die until after you kill him. And after you kill him, I'm pretty sure he doesn't respawn. But make sure you have everything you need before you go off to fight the Enderdragon, which I'm going to do right now. You'll need at least a bow, or preferably a bow, if you want to fight him and live, because you're going to have to destroy all those different blocks, as you can see, floating up in the fire, because they heal him, and 2 of them will spawn randomly with cages around them, and you'll need to be able to either mine or destroy the iron bars around the cages, and then you can destroy those blocks. So that's actually why I brought all the ladder with me, so I can get up behind one of these, and I can hopefully just destroy the cage already, and then take care of that, because he is able to regenerate his health, and he will, like, even if you destroy all but one, he'll regenerate his health fast enough. You won't typically be able to kill him. So we're gonna want to just get rid of this the fastest way possible. Just mine it, and then you can shoot it with an arrow, or you can just hit it once. As you can see, it'll get rid of it. I definitely recommend if you can bricks and ender pearls, so you can just throw them and teleport to some of these other towers. Because I don't think you'll be able to hit all of them from, like, if you come up to the top of one, you won't be able to hit all of them from here. So hopefully you can make it over. Good. You could, I guess, bring enough materials to make a bridge, but he is similar to a gas attack, and that he can easily, you know, just destroy your bridge. Oh, dang it. Fell a little short. That's alright. And then after you destroy all these, he won't be able to regenerate his health. Now, on the 360 version, he does have this ability called Ender Acid. It's exclusive to the 360, but basically what it is he's got this breath kind of stuff that he spews out. You'll see it when he lands here in the middle, especially if I get close. That right there is Ender Acid, and it just takes your health. I mean, it hurts. That's, I mean, it's pretty cool little thing. It would make sense for a dragon to have fire breath. You will sometimes get attacked by random endermen. There aren't thousands and thousands of them, like a lot of people wanted and expected, but you gotta remember that if there were, it would take a lot more to load, and it probably wouldn't be able to play properly. But they're pretty easy to deal with, and I'm pretty sure that they respawn, which, I mean, that makes it almost like there's a bunch of them. So, I mean, and they're a great way to harvest ender pearls, and they're a great way to, pretty much just, you know, if you have to go around and get a bunch of pearls, you know, to teleport up to the top of these pillars, especially the ones with the iron bars, then, I mean, it's not too hard to get them from there. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so now I can actually kill him, because he's not going to be able to regenerate. You can see I'm just going to sit back here and kind of snipe him for a little bit. The bow, he'll fly around because he thinks he can still be healed, but he can't. So ultimately he'll land again, and you just got to wait it out. Now, he's not too bad. Even on hard, he's not too bad. I mean, of course, his attack does more damage, but upon killing him, a portal will open up, and it'll let you back into the regular world of Minecraft. I don't know if you can build an end portal in the Nether. I think you can in creative, which is the only way to obviously build the portal. I mean, you could. I mean, if you find one, you can make a base or something around it. There's no real need to. Ow. Now, a lot of people have been asking, at least in the Facebook pages and comments of different videos and stuff, they've been asking about texture packs and if texture packs are going to come. They said that they were going to be working on texture packs, and hopefully that they'll be here sometime in the future, but there's no guarantee yet. I mean, it's tough to say. I hope that they do something like the Painterly pack, which you might know if you play the PC version, or if you've looked into getting the PC version. It's a website where you can basically, from a set number of choices, like a different set number of options, you can pick all these different settings and make your own texture pack. You can do tons of stuff. Like, it works for regular Minecraft or the Tech It version, and you can sit there and just pretty much you can make your own pack, and then it saves it all in one little folder. I think it saves it as a zip file, and then you just unzip it and go to the texture pack section, and then you get to pick that texture pack. And I would love for them to do something like that, where they just give you tons of different options, or they do something with the Painterly Pack website, like with those people, and they let you just sit there and you make your own thing online, and then it would download to your console or something, and then you'd be able to use it from there. What I really want to see them do is a file share system, because that would be awesome. You know, I can have a map that I think is just awesome, a little world. I could upload it, and then other people could check it out. They could, rate it, or they could, download it, and it would, tell you how many times your map's been downloaded, or, tell you, like, on average how many people play it, or look at it, or whatever. And it would just be a great way to connect people without having to be in the same place. There have been so many times where I've been, in a world, or a friend of mine's been in a world, and we've been, working on it, doing stuff, and then one of us have to go, and, if the host has to go, then no one else can play on it. So that's just something that I hope that they'll look into, hopefully adding soon. I mean, I know that they're not going to be adding mods, because Microsoft won't let mods on their systems, so we won't see something like TechIt, and we won't see something, like the different versions of Minecraft that require mods, like Pokemobs and different stuff like that. But I hope that they do something like this, like a file share system or something like that. And I know that they're supposed to be getting away from the computer version soon, but if they do that, I want them to at least do, I think it was called the Spooky update, which was one of the most recent updates for the computer version. They added witches, which are basically villagers that live alone in like jungle biomes, and they can throw potions and stuff at you, and you can find potions in their little houses and stuff, which would be awesome. They made masks that you could make a mask and wear like a creeper face if you wanted. I know they added the skins and stuff for that. It's just like cool to be running around with a creeper mask on or something. Like, they added tons of cool stuff, waypoints, and they added all these different cool features in the computer that I'd love to see before they go in their own direction. I definitely think that they'll do. How do you even get up there? Oh, there's a lot of them there. But they, it's definitely something they could look into, I think. I'm sure that, I mean, they seem to listen to take suggestions of their stuff, and ocelots and everything. Those said that they're going to be in a future update. I believe that they're probably going to be in the next update. If you can tell from the marketplace content, there's iron golems, and I think there is an ocelot pet that you can have. Most likely it'll be in the near future. I mean, while this update was cool and it was, all this big stuff, I kind of wish they would have done something small in between to kind of like hold us over. I know they've released the skin pack, which that was cool. I mean, skin packs are all nice, but like I said, ultimately, I think that they should do smaller updates that add a few features, and then maybe work on like like they add like a little feature here or there, like an iron golem, or they add like specific, just like one little thing, and then on top of that, they take a lot of stuff and they add it to a big update, which would happen every couple months. And then overall, I think this update was pretty good. I think it was all the great stuff people to mess around with. Definitely the addition of the end is nice. You'll probably be seeing, hopefully from us soon, be seeing a series just like get to the end. I love that they added the reset nether option, which is pretty rare. But now you can reset the nether if you don't get it. You can just keep on adding and resetting the nether until you hopefully get one. It's not just, oh yeah, your nether's here. That's what you're stuck with. Your world is useless, even though you found 800 diamonds or whatever. They added just a nice little bunch of features. Now it would be nice for them to add some new achievements, but I mean, of course, they can't really do that without having to charge us. I don't know why that's the way the policy works, but that's typically how all it classifies it as DLC if there's, and not just an update if there's no achievements usually. And they would have to, it would have been nice to have, all the Minecraft PC achievements, or like just something for slaying the Enderdragon, maybe an avatar award or something. I don't know, I haven't looked. I don't think there are any, but ultimately I'm pretty happy with this update. I hope you guys are enjoying it too so far. If there's anything, you guys are doing now that the update's here, definitely let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear what they were waiting for, what they were most excited for about this update. Is there anything that you wish was added into this update that wasn't? Any bugs that you found? They've had this thing where they can create new worlds, but their old worlds haven't been loading. I don't really have a solution to that, other than, I guess, trying to uninstall or clear your cache and reload the game and see if that maybe does something. If not, you may have to try uninstalling and reinstalling it, which I mean, because your maps will still be there if they're on the hard drive if you uninstall and reinstall the game, to the best of my knowledge. So definitely copy them first if you can. Copy them on a flash drive or something, so that way you still have them, just in case anything goes wrong. But, I mean, I don't want to have these worlds. I mean, if that happens, then I do apologize. It wasn't intentional. But, like I said, I would try clearing your cache as a solution. Try, putting them on a flash drive or something, deleting the game and reinstalling it so it refreshes. Just different stuff like that. And worst case, call Microsoft and ask them. Sometimes they have solutions for this. 1-800 for my Xbox. They usually have solutions to different problems, or they'll get in touch, or you can try to get in touch with 4J through Twitter or something and be like, this is what's happening, can you release a patch or something, and then usually they'll work on it, they'll try to get one going. I mean, I know that they've done it in the past where they've done a patch because someone was having an error, or a couple people were having errors. So just something to try. I mean, nearing the end of this Enderdragon fight, if he'll land, I can just take him down. I don't know if I deflected that or not. I don't think his fireball's deflectable, but yeah, it's really. But like I said, let me know what you guys think of the update. In the comments. I'd love to see, if you guys have any adventure maps or you're making adventure maps, definitely let me know. I'd love to try them and to film them and everything. I'm looking to get hopefully more into that soon. I have a couple filmed, I just haven't been able to edit them. I've been a little busy with class, but as getting towards the end of the semester again, I'll have some more time to actually get into the editing and uploading of the different adventure maps. And I mean, I've got, be sure to, submit your stuff. I think we have a submission link on the YouTube channel still. You can submit your stuff right through Google Docs. A lot of experience. Holy crap, this was a lot of experience. I am now 73. I was only, I think, level 7 or 8. Now, as you can see, the portal is right in here, the return portal. Oh, there's still more. I am now level 79, assuming I got them all. That's a good, 80 levels worth of XP. And here goes the credits. Now, I'm going to let the credits scroll. And, I mean, it's the same. This is the same as it is on the PC, I believe, from what what I'm aware. But like I said, definitely submit some content to us if you have it. I love to play at different adventure maps. It's one of my favorite things about Minecraft, and the different survival modes and everything. And if you got one, or you're hosting a Walls game or something, just let me know. I'd love to join. I have a friend of mine, Kyle, who's been in different videos and stuff. I mean, he's part of us. He'd probably love to join if we're on. So let us know, and we could play. Just have some fun. I'm going to hopefully be able to start having some more stuff with the community soon. And I'm going to let the rest of these credits roll. But until next time, alright, like I said, this is Dak from Some Comedy. Until next time, peace.